Hello everyone! Welcome to the Divine Diva Universe. Welcome to this space, welcome to this environment. If you're new, welcome. My name is V, and in this video we're going to be talking about how experience from the past can hold you back. And in this video I want to share 3 journal prompts with you where you can use your experience from the past to elevate your life, to better your life. You know that on the Divine Diva Universe, we're all about elevation, we're all about growing, we're all about becoming the best version of ourselves. So make sure you click the link below and get your free affirmation, because these affirmations are going to help you to stay high vibration, which is necessary in the Diva Universe. And let's just jump into this topic immediately. So the first thing that I want to start off with, guys, is life is an experience that we all go through. We all have our own personal experience with life, and a lot of the times what happens is within our journey is that whatever experience which was extremely emotionally charged or has affected our emotional state in any type of way, a lot of the times these experiences create beliefs within us, and these belief becomes a filter in our life. And a lot of the times we start making actions, decisions, behavior. We make these decisions, we make these actions and these behaviors we pass them through this filter, and without even realize, these filters are sometimes beliefs that we have created within ourselves that is holding us back from our true potential. And I personally had this experience, which is why this video is happening, because I want to share it with you guys so that you guys can also elevate your life. These specific 3 methods. So these specific 3 methods are the methods that I have been using ever since I started my celibacy journey. And these 3 methods are actually precisely what helped me realize that my experience that created certain belief within me was holding me back from my true potential. And one of the first method that I practiced that helped me realize this was reflecting on the past experience that emotionally charged me. So for me, in the beginning of my celibacy journey, it was relationships, because I started my celibacy journey with the purpose of changing the type of relationships I was attracting. And I took this time to reflect back on relationships from the past, on my sneaky links, the guys that I was dating, the man, the sugar daddy, all of that, baby. And I started reflecting it in a way of like, what beliefs or idea or perception did this experience brought me, and how has that affected my mindset, how I view relationship, or how has this affect me in any other way? What ideas or beliefs that this created in me? And when I started journaling on this within the relationship aspect, honey, I had all of these revelations, I had all of these insights. And when I journal on these topics, I really could have seen like, oh my god, this is the belief that this has created, this is the idea that this has generated within me, this is the belief that I have been holding onto subconsciously. Because the thing is, the experience happened a lot of time ago, but because of that experience, it created a belief in me, and that belief was active in the 80% of my mind. And I did not realize that on the back end of my mind, this same belief was used as a filter, and I was filtering all my decisions, actions, and behaviors through that filter. And that is why every relationship in before that or after that or in between that resulted a certain type of way, because it was all filtered to this belief. So when you have that moment and you do that, you just be aware of it, see it for what it is, and then the second thing that the second way that you're gonna do is you're gonna journal on this and change perspective. So within the same relationship aspect, when I realized the belief that it had created in me, when I realized that I had this filter created from this experience, I was like, let me change this perspective, let me change this filter. And by changing perspectives is you're gonna view the situation differently. You're gonna view the situation as, how can this experience now become a benefit for my life? How can I use this experience now as a tool for my life? What lesson can I learn from this experience? How can I change this filter now in a way that benefits me? And the small example I'm gonna give is, if you imagine that you had a boyfriend and then your boyfriend cheated on you, and you created this belief in you that you cannot trust men because all men cheat. So if that is the case, then how can you view that experience differently? How can you now use that experience as a benefit for your life? Instead of maybe viewing it as all men cheat just because your ex cheated once, why don't you just view it as, this man cheated, he did that, but just because I had that experience with him doesn't mean that all of the men that I will be getting to know or dating are just like him. So that is showing you that you have to change that perspective that all men cheat, and come to realization that that is true. Some men cheat, but not all of them. And because you had that experience that he cheated, now any and all type of men that you're gonna be attracted are men that are loyal and honest, because you already had that experience, because you're using that experience now in a changed perspective, in a benefit for you. You're changing it for you. And that is what journaling on it in a changed perspective is all about. If in the past that is something that happened to you, now because that happened to you, you get to have the opposite, the 10 times more better. The third thing that you want to use is, what lesson? So you can, on the same subject, relationship, whatever it is that relationship is, even if it's the same guy that you, what lesson can that show you? What lesson can that teach you about yourself? Not about the person, not about what they did, but about you. Did you need it to create more boundaries? Or like, what lesson, what is something that you can now say that I've learned that from that experience? So because I've learned that right now, because I've known that lesson right now, I can make better choices or better decisions. It's about changing it in your favor. So these are the 3 methods that I have been using to change the experiences from my past in my favor. Like, I have started this in my celibacy journey, and I started it specifically in relationship because, as I mentioned in the beginning of my celibacy journey, the purpose was to attract the type of relationship that I was attracting, and eventually I did, and I was attracting a new level of type of man. But after relationship, I started using this in all aspects and area of my life. Like, this has become just a technique or a method that I have been consistently using. So if you use these 3 journaling prompts, you can use any experience of your past as a benefit for your life. Whether it is something, you know, if it's something really bad and traumatic, then I'll suggest just go to a psychiatrist. But if it's something that just was very emotionally charged, or that really you felt like really created a new belief in you, then use these journal prompts to create another belief for yourself to make your life better. Because at the end of the day, honey, this is about creating your world. This is about creating your elevated life. And Diva Universe is all about elevating our life. So we're all about using these past experience, no matter how dramatic, traumatic, horrible, whatever it is that it may be, change it in your favor. Use it in your favor, because I've been there. I've been in the lowest of the lowest, baby, and I had to figure it out. And I use journaling as my way to figure it out and to create a new life for myself. So use these journaling prompts to use any experience of your past in your benefit. And it doesn't have to be something far away in your past. It can be something that happened yesterday, 2 weeks ago, a year ago. It doesn't matter. So yes guys, that is the video. So make sure you subscribe for the magical Monday live streams, and also check out the free affirmation list that is available for you right now. And if you want to know more about the journal prompts that I use for my celibacy, then go check it out, Initiation of a Goddess, at youvthat.store. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, y ya tú sabes, man. Ciao.